Good morning, Class 5. This is the last pack that you will be receiving for the year. I can't believe how quickly this has actually gone. So for guided reading today, we're going to read a text called Shards of Glass. Okay, let's have a think about what it could be about. Okay, what do you know about shards of glass? What could it be that has been broken? I've not actually read this text either, so I'll be reading it for the first time with you. So read along with me, get your highlighters ready and highlight any words or phrases you are unsure of. People are like glass. They look pretty strong, but really they are fragile, easy to break. The hot sun beats down on my neck and back. My battered straw hat makes my head itch, and my dress is far too small, exposing my wrists and lower legs to the burning rays. The burlap sack containing my few possessions slumps beside me on the dusty platform. Glass can be broken by physical force, by dropping or throwing it, whether by accident or with the intent to harm. Glass can also be broken by invisible pressures, building and building until it finally cracks. It seems a mystery as to why it breaks so suddenly. Glass is transparent, but it can hide any amount of stress. I look down at my ticket. I don't recognise the town name printed on it, but that is indifferent to me. I wipe my brow and pull my socks up even further in a desperate attempt to protect my skin. There is no shade here, or any people. Everything is covered in a layer of brown dust, apparently including the very air I'm breathing. It's as though the platform has been abandoned to the point where even the moisture has forgotten it. But that's okay, I know how it feels. Like glass, when people are broken, they become spiky and hard to touch. They can accidentally hurt others, and then the others don't want to come back. I trace an aimless pattern in the dirt with my scuffed sandal toe. The clock on the station sign has stopped, so I don't know how long the train will take to get here. It could be a few minutes, a few hours, or even the rest of the day. I sigh. The tracks look rusty, as though the train hasn't been used in a while, and a few shriveled plants lie in the gravel, having given up long ago. Glass takes time to be repaired. You must work out where all the little pieces go before you can even begin. When you go to glue it back together, some of them don't fit because the glue needed is so thick and strong. Tiny shards are lost, tiny pieces of a person's personality. Once you've glued the glass back together, it is easier to break again. Every time you repair it, the shape changes, eventually beyond recognition. It's almost beautiful in a sad kind of way. I hear a scraping noise and see a cloud of dust coming over the horizon. The ancient weathered train stops in front of me, and I walk up to it. On the way, I pick up a broken bottle from the floor. Maybe if I mend it, then somebody, somewhere will be mending too. I step onto the train and watch as the dirty platform disappears behind me. I'm moving on, looking for something to replace my lost shards and harden the glue between the repairs I've had to make for myself. Okay, so it's a little bit of a strange one, that. So they're referring to the shards of glass as being like a person. Okay, so it's sort of like a metaphor, saying that the shards of glass are like a person and can slowly break if things happen. Okay, so let's have a look at your activities for today. So we've got a lot of words there at the top, the bronze, silver and gold. If any of those are ones that you have underlined or circled, I would like you to have a go at finding what they mean. So we've got fragile, exposing, scuffed, indifferent, moisture, recognition, transparent, shriveled and weathered. So if you can find out what any of those words mean, then that will help you understand the text further. So I'm going to do the first couple of questions with you from our Vipers. So we'll do our vocabulary and infer together. So find and copy a word that suggests the train is old. So this time we're not looking at the start of the text because it doesn't mention the train. So we need to find where the train comes, and it is this last paragraph here. And we're looking for a word that describes that the train is old. So we're looking for an adjective as well. So we've got here the ancient weathered train. Ancient means old, weathered basically means that it's broken, things are coming apart from it as well. Okay, next one. Find and copy a phrase to suggest that it is a hot day in the story. So we need to read back. Right, this is the paragraph where it mentions about it being hot. The hot sun beats down on my neck and back. The battered straw hat makes my head itch, and my dress is far too small, exposing my wrist and lower legs to the burning rays. Okay, so the burning rays is the phrase that suggests that it's hot. Now, this question is an interesting one. How do we know that the character in the story is female? Now, the answer is because it mentions that she's wearing a dress. However, from a lot of the work that we've done based around LGBT, men can wear dresses as well. Okay, so with that question, you could expand on that a bit more. You could write that as the answer, but you could explain that actually it doesn't really fit because men could wear dresses if they wanted to as well. And the last one that I'll go through with you, and then you can have a go at the rest on your... Oh, actually, no, there's only 2 there. There's lots more there. The character in the story doesn't care where they are going. Use evidence from the text to support this statement. Now, if you found out the meaning of some of these words here, you will know the answer to this. So we need to find the part where it mentions that they go in. So it's here. I looked down at my ticket. I don't recognise the town name printed on it, but that is indifferent to me. Okay, indifferent means that you're not really bothered. It's either good or bad. Okay, so that is the answer for this question. Okay, and you need to just expand on that. Okay, so you now need to answer your predict questions, your explain, your retrieve and summarise questions, and then when you have done that, unpause the video and we will do a scanning game. The scanning game for today is going to be a little bit different because when I saw Ashley last week, she was telling me how much she liked these scanning games. So I'm going to change it up a little bit this week. You are going to find any words or phrases that are adjectives. So words that describe a noun. Okay, so get your highlighters ready for your scanning game. 3, 2, 1, go. "15 seconds left. And stop there. Okay, so any words that are adjectives, so they look pretty strong, they are fragile, battered, straw. Now, battered has ed at the end, so I bet a lot of you thought that was a verb, but actually it's describing the hat. It's saying that the hat is battered, it's old. We've got the hot sun, the dress is too small, burning rays, physical force, brown dust. So see how I'm scanning, I'm not reading everything. I'm going like this. Broken bottle, dirty platform. Best thing to do is look for your nouns and then look around that to see if you've got any adjectives there. Tiny shards. Beautiful, not in that one because it's not describing the noun. Shriveled plants. Okay, I can't see. Oh, rusty. I can't see any more there. If you find any more, please send me an email. Oh, spiky and hard there as well. Well done, guys. Very good lesson today. I'm sure you've all worked hard with that.